what kind of training is required in getting the airplane's passenger complement up to speed on this?
Well, you need to have an app. So we have an AirText app.
There you go.
And so you need to get that app before you take off.
Okay.
That's the big part. The app, we took a lot of time and effort, our engineers, to make it very simple. So it's easy, it's intuitive for people to use AirText. So once they get the app on their phone, it's simple. The neat thing about where we're headed is you won't need an app. You'll be able to use iMessaging, the talk functions of Skype or WhatsApp. All that stuff is going to be available, and
Okay.
that's just natural at that point.
Interesting. The FAA has been at times just the best ally to this industry, and at other times not so much. How has your exposure been to the FAA over the course of this project?
Well, there's two parts of it. I would say that there's the old guard, the people that have been certifying products in the past. I don't know if you remember, but in the old days, Wi-Fi on an airplane was like, oh, the Black Plague.
Yeah.
We don't want Wi-Fi. It's going to take the airplane down. Well, now you know that people have Wi-Fi built into their. We were talking about Avidyne before, Garmin. They have it right into their panel right now. Garmin uses Bluetooth. So when we came out with Bluetooth, they were kind of seasoned with that, so it kind of made it a little bit easier with us, but Bluetooth is actually a lower power. I still get some kickback from people, some people in the field that say, oh, I don't want my pilots texting. Well, if you know how airlines operate, they use a product called ACARS, and ACARS is a messaging system.
It's very expensive texting.
It is very expensive, but it's very integral to provide to them what the airline wants to do as far as weather is concerned and some flight routing type things. We have some things that I hope to show you at Oshkosh and other places, but we see this all just evolving because the next gen folks have embraced this, and they're actually encouraging us to get this 1 minute, 5 minute data up to the airplane and to allow this pre-departure clearances, where we think we'll be able to work with them to get it down to pre-departure clearances at non-towered airports.
Oh my, okay.
Oh, it's awesome. It is really, and I have to say that there is a new sense from the FAA of being partnered, and the AOPA are helping us partner with the industry to get this done.
Oh, there's definitely been some attitude change at FAA.
Yes.
It's not as pervasive as it needs to be, but one thing at a time. And let's face it, we got the camel's nose under the door here, so hooray. Where does this need to go from here? Where do you see, without giving everything away to the competitors here, but where do you see your best potential growth and product lines as they're being developed?
I think that the industry has been reluctant to make a decision because there's so many things going on and the costs are so high. So our biggest hurdle has always been, oh, we need some sort of internet. Well, once we get to Iridium Next, we're there.
Yeah.
So we have a path with our current product.
We've solved the bandwidth issue.
Yes, and so we think that that's going to be a game changer. At Oshkosh, I will show you a consumer product that we have made that will now take this down to the Cirrus or to the Baron or the Bonanza airplane. So,
I had the Twin Comanches.
Oh,
my favorite.
Absolutely, that's yours. Yes, I know.
There you go. Outstanding.